And welcome back to the Hard Hitting Wrestling Show, the HHW Show podcast presented by Clovercrest Media. As you see on the screen right now, it is the main event of Roman Reigns and the demon himself, Finn Balor. But we all know the routine. We knew it was going to happen. We were 3 for 3. Yes, Roman Reigns retains the title. And guys, I think that was a fabulous match. What surprised me the most was the second win of Finn Balor. I mean, that took me. It was unexpected, man. Hearing that heartbeat go and everything else. I was like, yo, this is. I thought it was another demon coming. Honestly, I thought something surprising was gonna come, but it was the resurrection of the demon, and I thought it was it. I thought that it was gonna shock the world that the Finn Balor was gonna be champion, but it
Yep.
didn't. But it didn't.
Yeah, mysteriously the top rope collapsed.
Hey, that's the first time I ever see something like that. At least the whole ring didn't fall down. You know,
True.
I mean, he is a lightweight, so something happened. But I know I like it. I like it. It was the main event was worth it. What do you think, Hector?
Yeah, Roman Reigns actually had a fight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't walk around gloating, and he actually knew he had to fight tonight. And it was awesome to see that. And, when you set up, rules like this, extreme rules, it favors the champion, no matter what side it is. And, if it was a straight up, one-on-one, and the demon would have had it. But, I was expecting a little bit more. I thought somebody else was going to make an appearance or something, but that didn't happen. He stood out of it. So
You thought
good
Brock
match.
Lesnar was going to show up?
I thought Brock was going to show up just to try to maybe distract Roman Reigns or maybe Finn Balor. Who knows? But he stood out of
Uh,
it. It was good. And no interference there. So, yeah.
I thought that was a good match. I mean,
wow, you sound so motivated with this. So it was a good match.
well,
You must be
because
sleepy.
I just think it was a good match. I'm not gonna
Let
give
me.
it a grade like others have in the past.
Yeah, there
But
you go.
you know, I would just leave it at that. I mean, I think out of the matches, that was one of the best matches of the night,
Yeah,
if
I
not.
agree. I agree. It was the best. But hey, let's cover the rest of it. The kickoff show we had Liv Morgan defeating Carmella. That was it was a decent match that to start with, you know, and but the real deal was the very first match, which we had the New Day defeating Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, and Omos. Uh, fabulous match, which led to this, which
Yeah.
leads to Monday Night Raw, the top of the hour. Very first match is the WWE Championship between the both of them, but I do got to say that Biggie has an advantage over Bobby Lashley on this one, just because he's still dealing with a leg injury.
Yeah. I agree.
Ooh, ooh,
But
ooh.
it's going to be a good heavyweight fight between these two. I think
Man,
Bobby
why are
Lashley.
you hating over there? Why are you
I'm
hating
not
over there?
hating. I'm not hating. Look, if Bobby Lashley's gonna call out anybody, okay, you know what? Injury or not, that's not an excuse at that
I
point
mean,
because
no,
you're
he's
calling
not
out
making it an
somebody.
excuse. I'm just saying that Biggie has an advantage because he does have a leg injury, but that's not stopping him from challenging Big E. I'm just saying. When you saw the match, you saw what happened when he went over the ropes. He was attending to his leg, but
Wah.
it is what it is. But I'm excited to see that match for tomorrow. Elsewhere, the Usos retained their titles by defeating the Street Profits. So again, no titles really changed tonight.
Yeah,
You know,
Montez Ford was still hurt. You could see
yeah,
it. And he tried. Angelo tried to help him, but it didn't do any justice.
no justice at all. No justice at all. And then
None.
we had Charlotte Flair retaining the title. I know, but there was that little small moment. I thought that Alexa Bliss was gonna do it, man. Like it was flirting her way. But listen, at some point at the end of the match when she was just pulling her hair, I thought that maybe just a little bit that we was gonna get the old Alexa Bliss,
Uh,
but she kept screaming.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Frank.
I think with the whole dismantling of whatever the doll's name is, I can't remember right now.
Lily.
Lily.
Lily, I think we just might see maybe a new the old Alexa Bliss maybe come back.
Or the new
Who
improve
knows?
Alexa Bliss.
Or the new improved, right?
Because Lily left the show now. I mean, you look, she's already signed to AEW. I mean, it was cheap. They didn't have to pay, you know what I mean?
Hey, there's no 90-day clause.
she got
Wow,
she
that
has to
was a good one.
she has to sew back up in order to get into the action, but
Yeah,
just had to throw it out there, man.
no, that was
Uh,
good. That was good.
That was a good
oh,
one.
no doubt. We still have the United States champion Damian Priest. We all called it that was going to happen, but that was a great match. And Jeff Hardy gave nothing but mad respect to Damian Priest. We're hoping that this is the last that we see Damian Priest versus Sheamus. I think they're overdoing it now. Like, okay, they battled each other for so long, but I've been expecting Sheamus to move up and battle for the main title, which is WWE Championship. You know, that's something that former United States champions do once they, pass that torch and then go on to something else. But it seems like there's a stalemate for Sheamus, him and with his broken nose. So, um, God, I don't know, man. I'm hoping that there's a new opponent for Damian Priest, and if so, who do you think will be?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of overwhelmed with this whole Sheamus and Jeff Hardy thing. I don't know. Karrion Cross. I mean, let's do something with him. You know,
Yeah, that'd be a great match, to be
I
honest
mean,
with you.
they do have a pass at NXT, so let's try to renew that. I mean, let's just see. Let's start getting him more active into this roster here. And
Yeah,
stop
well,
making him.
Karrion Cross is
Yeah,
definitely going to probably be active, especially now that the draft happens starting October 1st.
yeah.
Which is Friday, which is awesome. But the flirtations of what's going to happen on Raw, that's another indicator right there, starting with the WWE Championship. But elsewhere, a surprise visitor, which I got it wrong, man. I thought it was Bailey, but no, it was Sasha Banks,
Sasha Banks.
who decided to disrupt everything, which is going to force to be a triple threat match for the pay per view event. Maybe so at in Saudi Arabia, which they got to be fully clothed for that one.
Yeah.
Um, Very interesting to see, or will we see it beforehand?
I will wait. I mean, we could flirt with it here and there. You never know. I mean, one of them might just wind up getting drafted. And this is all for nothing. You know, so
True,
we can see.
true.
We got to see what happens come Friday. Because all we know, EST might go to the Raw. And
I doubt that. If Street
I
Profits ain't going, then she
well,
ain't going.
they may go too. They may
Yeah,
go too. And then there
yeah.
you go.
There you go.
Thumbs
And
up.
there, and there goes Becky Lynch. Like, yeah.
She actually wants to do a thumb wrestling match or something.
Well, that was that move that she was looking at Sasha Banks like, "Yo, we friends? We friends? We friends?"
Yeah,
And
we're
then all of a
cool. We're
sudden,
cool.
she said she got the taste of some punches laid on by Sasha Banks, though. But I like this. She wants that spotlight. She wants the title, and she wanted to go after Bianca Belair. But unfortunately, whatever reasons happened, that she had to step away, and Becky Lynch got involved. Now we see the trio going at it, and it's gonna happen, man. Whether it's SmackDown or the next pay per view, I'm all in for it. I just can't wait to see how it ends up. But the man is the man, and she's gonna be holding that title for a while because right now I don't think there's any female superstar right now in her caliber that could take that from her.
No, I agree, and I'm glad she stood there to actually wrestle tonight and not just try to run away with the belt. So she's proven to me that hey, she's a fighting champion, whatever side she's on, with the fans. So I like it.
Absolutely. And lastly, the main event. There it is.
That is awesome, right? That's it.
That
Awesome.
is awesome. I like the way he wore his mask. He went out there and, you know, safety
That
precautions there. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
it still give the entertainment to the fans.
that looks like a
So
Mortal Kombat picture right
they
there.
are the,
Yeah,
the
it does.
same thing.
I mean, let's just finish him.
Finish
Fatality.
him. It had to be done against the demon, man.
But that was awesome, though. I mean, I did not expect that, but when he
Mhm.
got the mask and put it on and went out there, that was awesome. That was great.
All right, man.
Kudos to him.
Extreme Rules is over with. Now we understand the WWE Championship is on the line for Monday Night Raw. Hopefully, we get an opponent for the United States Championship, if that was to be. WWE does have a habit of forcing tag team matchups and put away the belt for a while. But then you also have the Universal title, which is going to be built up for Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Hopefully, Brock Lesnar is there on October 1st for SmackDown. And I'm just curious who was calling Paul Heyman during the show. I'm just very curious about that.
Yeah, when he told him, "Can you give me 2 minutes?" Okay, give me 1 minute. It almost sounds like it was Brock. And
Yeah, absolutely.
we know the history of Paul Heyman turning his back on somebody, and so
Hey, wait. But he's a manager. He needs to protect his assets, right?
how?
I know. He's
Hey,
getting
look,
paid by Roman Reigns, so he's getting paid a lot of.
that's
He's
fine.
getting
But
paid good money.
If Brock goes to Raw, who says he can't manage Brock and Raw?
Nah, two different places at the same time is not going to happen.
What
And
are you
Brock
talking about? One
Lesnar,
shows on
Brock
Mondays, the other
Lesnar
shows
is
on
not
Fridays.
that he's still a part timer. He's not going to do this every week. So his battle is with Roman Reigns and Roman Reigns alone. So
I mean, are they trying to turn Roman back to face? I mean, but I like it the way it is right now.
he doesn't have to turn anyway. He can still keep the same attitude, and somebody else be the bad guy.
That'll be Brock Lesnar. I mean,
Right.
I don't
But
know.
then a lot of people are excited to see Brock Lesnar back. So this is where you get to a point where it's just tweeners all the way.
Yeah, I mean, I like Brock being back. It's just that this is confusing now with Paul Heyman, because it just reminds me when he turned his back on Brock for the Big Show. It's like, I don't know. We'll see
Kind
what
of hard
happens.
to turn your back when you have the Usos. The bloodline is really tight. So
Yeah, and I think that's the advantage that Roman Reigns has, that he has the Usos.
right,
So yeah,
absolutely. But hey, Extreme Rules is complete. Got to hand it to you guys. You guys were perfect all the way. Whether it was predictable or not, I mean, hey, it is what it is. But however, you know, Saudi Arabia is a different ball game there. So
yeah.
we'll see what the build up is, and of course, hopefully, we'll be back in our show after after Crown Jewel. So we'll see what's up. But I'm also excited for the King of the Ring and the Queen of the Ring. So there's a lot of developments happening, but I'm just curious to see who's going to be on what, who's going to be on SmackDown, and who's going to be on Raw, and which NXT superstar is going to step up to the main roster. That is the big question.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, thank you guys for being on the show. And once again, you're listening to the HHW Show podcast. Continue to follow us on our website, hhwshow.com, as you can see right there. And also, we got other shows on Clovercrest Media. Visit through clovercrestmedia.com as well. And, hey, thank you. And we'll leave you off for one more commercial. And then off we go other night. So thank you for visiting. Thank you for joining us. Good night, everybody. It's the NFL season, and Hector Vasquez can get you ready to win some money. That's right. Subscribe and follow the All Four Downs podcast, NFL Picks on YouTube, Facebook, and on the website, hhwshow.com. Hector Vasquez is the subject matter expert and can turn your losses into win streaks. Tune in to All Four Downs NFL Picks every Wednesday and get your picks set for each game every week. It's All Four Downs, a CMG Sports Podcast Network.